Hello everyone, I'm Molten here. Welcome back to another game in our speedrun. So here we have a 1e4 and our opponent's gone for 1e5. We'll go for our usual gambit. Knight f3. Having some connection problems, I think, so hopefully he's able to reconnect and the game can continue. Okay, so we get into Philidor defense again. So Philidor seems to be very, very popular. So we'll play the move pawn to d4, knight to d7. So yeah, this line, this is more like the older way of playing the Philidor defense. I think the best move is just to go bishop to c4 here. h6. Yeah, so I'm pretty sure you can just take the pawn here. Am I mistaken? Wait, it looks like there's some tactics here actually. So if I take the pawn, knight takes, pawn takes, bishop takes f7, and then king can't capture because I can just capture the queen. So that would be winning. So pawn takes, he has to take back with the pawn. And now there must be some tactics there. So there's bishop takes f7 check, king takes, I can take e5 check, and that looks incredibly scary. Like the king goes back, I have check, and all these squares are weak. Black is unable to capture back. So yeah, I think I just take here. Pawn takes here, and I believe I just take here. I mean, this looks very, very strong. Bishop takes f7. There's also queen d5, but then black plays queen e7 or queen f6. So we go bishop takes f7 here. So king takes, we go knight takes e5 check. Now the king doesn't have too many good squares to go to. Now where can the king actually go to? The king can go to f6. Maybe f6 was the best square to go to. Now this one, I can check and take the rook. This was the idea. So that's giving me an extra check as well. Actually, when you see a good move, look for a better move. So I see one good move. Can we play queen d5 check? And after king takes, queen f5 would be mate. Okay, but the issue with queen d5 check is that he can also just go king e8. So maybe the better move is actually to take the rook. I mean they're both good. I'm gonna go queen d5 check because he might take the knight and then I get the checkmate on f5. So checkmate on f5. Okay. Yeah, so that's more like got into an opening trap. So let's have a quick look at that. So e4, e5. So we get into Philidors. Knight d7, bishop c4. Yeah, so this one is not so popular. Normally people play the move pawn to c6. And after the move pawn to c6, yeah, I believe there's many good options here for white. I think you can just castle, and in some positions, I think you can even take and just go knight g5. That's also perfectly fine. I think there's a line here after bishop e7 where you can often just take and then play knight g5 followed by queen h5 and just pick up the bishop pair and also be a little bit better as well. But in this position after h6, we captures, and then yeah, bishop takes, f7. We actually got a brilliant move for that. King takes, knight takes e5, king e7. So I'm just curious about king f6. I think this is probably the best move. And at some point we need to do a king hunt. So I wonder what the best move in this position actually is. So here, in fact, the computer just wants to go knight c3, which is quite funny. So just ignoring everything, it just wants to go knight c3 and just say that the king is stuck in the center. It can't really do anything. So if the king captures now, wants to go queen d5 check, king f6, queen f5 check, king e7, queen d5, knight d5 check. So if king e8, queen g6 is mate. And then if the king goes to d6, then we have bishop f4 and the king hunt continues. So king c6, queen e6 check, or even castles queenside. This is just absolutely deadly. So here, knight b4 check. But if you want the forced mate, there's probably a forced mate here somewhere later on. Okay, so king to e7, but now we have knight g6, and then we have the move queen d5. Yeah, and here black has to go back, but then we just capture the rook. So king takes, and then queen f5 mate. So that was a nice miniature game there. I hope you enjoyed that one. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you all on the next one.